Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we began the journey again, getting ourselves with the worm implanted in our skulls, but playing a very different person. Our cleric of death and monk/monk, Cowrin. Hmm. And after surviving the initial goblin assault on the camp,
That was close.
we met with Zevron and everyone else, Zevlor and we're just making our way into the little encampment, but with the druids. Hmm. Though there is one other thing I thought about options-wise. Gameplay. What was I thinking? Autosave. Because we have a single save in this particular, I'm actually going to be turning off autosave, so that only I choose when to save, because we only have a single one. So rather than getting us stuck in the position we were before, where we kept getting basically locked and unfortunately caught where I was stuck in a fight we couldn't escape, I'm just going to be using the manual save for this. So, this is Aaron, a trader.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
What ritual are you talking about?
I forgot. You're a blow-in. A few days hence, this grove will be completely concealed by thorny vines. None will be able to enter or leave. A drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about
the druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Dire time. Calrin. I have to remember, I'm not thinking of my own response, but Calrin's. And she is evil in the sense that she is practical in the extreme. Dire times, high stakes, I understand.
You sound just like Korga. But it had to come to this. I pray to Sylvanas each night. The Wildfather will protect those refugees. I hope.
Alright. Anyway, I'm looking for a healer.
I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
Okay. You're a trader, right? What are you selling?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright, let's see. Potion of invisibility. Some arrows. The Thieves' Tools definitely will be worth it. Scroll of Revivify be nice. Let's see. Quarterstaff. Rain Dancer. I mean, not the worst. Problem is, it's the same damage, it just gives us Create Water, and that's kind of a middling spell. Let's see. Armor-wise, just the plus... Yeah. Padded armor... Ring mail armor. Ring of flinging. You can intercept missiles from ranged weapon, reducing your damage by 1d10 plus your dexter. Okay, so these would actually be really nice for us. So yeah, definitely the missile snaring. And that's what, 160 gold? No, 416. Alright, well we don't have enough, but we'll be able to sell stuff to get closer, and then just foods and supplies. So most of the stuff is fine. Only things we really want. Alright, so we want to go to Baldur. I forgot. Baldur. And the 4 healing potions. And thieves' tools. Okay. Oh, that's the well, both of them are okay. So ideally, that's what we're looking for, at least. Now, as far as the goods we have... So... Javelins, mace... Ritual staff, we don't really need. Okay, spiked shield. Gloves of power. On the hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict 1d4 penalty to attack. Okay, we can do that. Okay, those can actually go to Asterion. Go ahead and throw the bones in. Bottle. Yeah, grease bottle. Mug, skulls. The scrolls. Yeah, we can add those. Alright, so that puts us at 237. Alright, anything else anyone else has? Nah. Yeah, no one's got one. Okay. So, we'll get rid of the... Remove. Alright. So, with that, we Alright. Okay, there we go. There we go. At least gets us the gloves and the potions.
Sylvanus, guide you.
Okay. Cause...
Calm down. Please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
Okay, so the gloves are missile snaring, so we take less range damage. And yeah, and as far as I can tell, that is just automatic, so that's just like a flat damage reduction towards arrows. And with our fairly high defense, that should be fine. Then we want to move to Asterion and put on the other gloves. And that also gets him more sleight of hand. Okay. No, stop. Alright.
All right, what now?
Well, let's start talking around, see
This
who
is
we
about
can
your
find.
precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Okay.
No. Hells. We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
See, the problem is the Dragonborn one is very much, would be somewhat true. Clan is everything. Except Cowran was the sort of character who, well, is the sort of person who unfortunately was largely abandoned by her clan, thus souring her position on it. However, she can also recognize the usefulness of having others around. It's just her preference for company is a bit off-putting for most.
Just like I was saying, I don't want all these lives on my conscience. We need to stay.
Zerg. Fine. We'll stay. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland.
Alright, a little more experience for us.
How long until Roland shows?
We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Why the rush to leave?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Ah.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramazes Tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard.
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the Sword Coast. As if I'd settle for a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
Okay. Well, yeah, good idea. Powerful acquaintances never hurt.
If it's powerful acquaintances you're after, you have to look no further than yours truly.
Oh.
Few can match me. In either magic or talent. In years to come, you will boast of this meeting, I can assure you. May we meet again in Baldur's Gate, my friend.
Alright. So that's a thing that will be paying off down the line, I hope. Hey, Torin.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Okay.
It's out forever. This is no fortress, and we're no warriors.
Moo. Huh.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Huh. I wonder. Well, let's give it a roll. Hey!
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
It's... Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for
And here we have... Oh, the guy who jumped in the fight.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
There you go.
Not bad. Again.
Yeah. Teaching the young ones.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Catch
You
them
can
off
do
guard
this.
and then get away. It's good advice, child. You'd be well to listen to.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yep. Another escapee. Yes, and we both carry the parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the
Okay.
blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
A devil's advocate. You think she'll bring a blood war to Faerun?
That ship sailed the Styx already. All I can hope for is to limit the damage. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Alright. I'm looking to cure this infection. It suggests we partner
Just
up.
so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome.
Yeah.
I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Go ahead and... Let's see, who could we swap out? Honestly, Gale.
Keeping your greatest weapon in reserve, eh? An excellent strategy.
Ready and willing.
The Blade of the Frontiers is ours.
The famous blade of frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this.
Just gave me. My friends call me Will.
Hey.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
Okay. And now the fun question.
Any questions, children? Where am I needed?
Will, what is his second class? Warlock level 2. Nope. Add class. I thought about it, and with Will's stats, honestly, Paladin. A promise made so deeply that the divine in itself flows through a paladin, burning bright enough to inspire allies and smite foes. This'll be funny, and this is going to be worth it, I think. So yeah, a paladin. And we're going for... What would he of all people, Will of all people, be? An oath of the ancients. You fight on the side of the light in the cosmic struggle against darkness to preserve the sanctity of life and the beauty of nature. Would get us the Oath of the Ancient Tenets. Preserve your own light, delight in culture and small joys to preserve the light in your own heart. Healing Radiance. Heal yourself and all nearby allies for class level, hit 33 points. Regain another class level paladin, yeah. Or, Oath of Devotion. Following in the ideal of the knights in shining armor, you act with honor and virtue to protect the weak and pursue your greater good. Courage, stride dauntlessly into action, compassion, and duty. This one would be pretty good in Holy Rebuke. Grant an ally Events Valora that deals radiant damage to anyone who hits them with a melee attack. The Oath of Vengeance. You have set out to even your own purity to right wrongs and deliver justice to those who have committed the most grievous sins. Oath of Vengeance Paladins abide by fight the greater evil and no mercy for the wicked. Or Oath of the Crown. You have sworn yourself to the ideals of civilization, serving the laws that hold society together and preserving the order they command. The Oath of the Crown abide by the following tenets. Law. Uphold civilization and order. Loyalty. Your word is your bond. Without loyalty, oaths and laws are meaningless. Responsibility. Deal with the consequences of your actions and fulfill your duties and obligations. And you get Righteous Clarity. Target yourself or an ally to grant the target's proficiency bonus to their attack rolls. So that's a bonus action. Oath of the Crown is the new DLC one, but if I'm honest, thematically, Oath of Devotion always feels like it. Oath of Devotion or Oath of the Ancients. Shelter the light, where love blooms, stand against devilry that would snap its stem. Preserve your own light, delight in culture and small joys to preserve the light in your own heart. Like, Oath of the Ancients would be one I could see. You know what? Yeah, I hate to say it, but as cool as the... Okay, it basically comes down to, in my head, the tenets of law, loyalty, and responsibility. Absolutely. Yeah, no, that would be Will. He's always willing to hold the law, be loyal, and endure the responsibility of his own actions. Yeah, so we'll go with Oath of the Crown. Alright. So Will is our Warlock Paladin.
Swing and swing, parry.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright.
Swing and
Alright. Guex.
step, parry, strike. Damn it! It's just not landing.
Calm down. Interesting technique. Having trouble?
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood. And the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword.
And let's start with Monk. You need discipline, focus.
Like this, then. Focus. Focus. And strike! Yes!
Better.
You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
Well, one last thing. Don't shout your moves like that. Spoil the...
Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes.
keep training?
Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Alright. Well, we get a battle axe from him. Okay. Well, let's keep exploring the camp. Nope, locked. So, we're in this... Remember, we're in a actual town, so if a door is locked, don't immediately lockpick it. And the makeshift prison if you start trouble.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Nah.
Doesn't even matter if you kill me. I'm chosen by the Absolute I am. I'm blessed.
Here it comes, you little beast.
Okay. Interesting. Well, then, well, this would be one of the first times we'd be able to use Speak with the Dead to find out if she knew anything. Would it be worth it, though? Nah, probably not.
That might be worth a look.
Indeed. After all. Oh, the fact you can jump it can reveal a lot of underground and hidden places.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
That's it. Boss has whipped you for talking that way.
Yep.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
Indeed. Alright.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny. Yeah. Give him something to cry about. Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Alright, Asterion, how about you start this off? Yep.
No one knows about this damn weapon.
Alright. And second one? Nope. Alright, yeah, might as well. Alright. And... nah, nothing else we need. Didn't think these guys are worth poison. They're all surprised. So let's have you actually poison basic. And go with the Sharp-Eye Gurza. Of course, anytime I use poison, that's where it happens. Yeah, that's the way this game has to... my luck always has to go. Yep. So they only saw Asterion. Yeah, they only saw Asterion. Okay. And we can... yep. We grabbed it. So, let's move in. Alright. Then... Toll of the Dead. Alright. not the worst. And don't have anything else we can really do.
Can't
Okay.
afford to let up.
Alright. Shadowheart. Go ahead and just heal yourself. There we go. Okay.
This is my time.
And Will. Let's have you. Alright. As far as we can get. Eldritch Blast. No, it's at disadvantage. Yeah, I don't have anything to really throw. Good morning. It's going. It's at disadvantage, but why not? Yeah, I figured. Yep. Oof. Of course.
Last much longer.
Alright, missile snaring. We at least get... Yeah. Okay. So, this isn't great. But let's try and get... Okay, help her. That'll be our action. Get up, Shadowheart. Then move up. And try to finish him with Flurry. There we go. So we're good there. And moving on the archers.
Talk to me.
Alright. Yeah, you go help. Or at least move in to be able to help him.
This is my time.
Alright. Yeah, try and get. Nice. And move in and get on her.
Coming through.
Just so she'll have to do attack rolls. Flourish. And miss, damn. Okay, well, I tried. And hang in there, Will. Alright. Wow. Of course. Of course. Alright, Toll of the Dead. Ooh, 2 for the price of 1. Nice. Okay. Now, unfortunately... Alright, let's get... Yeah, let's start moving towards the last one.
On my way.
Alright. Oh, you're still alive. Well... I'm out of key, but... Oh, I'm just out of range. Okay. Yeah, get him up. And come on.
Have to keep going.
Nice crit miss. Alright. Yeah. Just hurry up and let's get a... Okay. And yeah, just keep moving up. Disengage, but then he can't. Okay. Kalrim. She's in a position, so... Toll the Dead. Made the save, damn. Okay. And go ahead and...
Got to concentrate.
Okay. Go ahead and Firebolt. Of course he survives with 1 fucking HP. Alright. Move over the stove, save Will. And of course. Nah. Alright. Get her up. Disengage, yeah. Yeah, try. Really? Okay. Can I finally kill him and get some extra damage on you? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Only other thing I could do... Yeah. No, we're good.
To focus.
Alright, let's try and get Will. Doesn't have an action, but...
Got to
Okay.
press on.
Okay. Wait for a turn. Yeah, of course. Alright. Yeah. There. Okay. Can I get the jump? Okay, nope. Yeah. At least move over. Missile snaring, yeah. Having our react for... And there goes fucking Will. Fucking brilliant. Okay. So now we can start... Okay.
Another fight. Let's go.
Yep. Yep. Closest we can get. And... Toll of the Dead, or... Yeah, it's probably the best. There we go. Okay. And... Alright, scroll and revivify on... Will. Come here.
Take you.
My time's running out.
Okay.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
And short rest.
I can keep going a little longer now.
Okay. Oh! That was enough for an... Oh, wow. That was enough for the 3rd level. Okay, now we start having the fun part of a multi... Now we start getting the fun part of a multi-class. Which one do you upgrade? Alright. A bullywug trumpet. Okay.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice. His breaths are shallow.
Oh, yeah. Nope, it's going to be an uphill fight the entire game. which is exactly what I want. Yeah, no, that's specifically why I do this. I'm doing it the way I am is because I want it to be a challenge. If it starts to get boring, and there's no point. Let's see. Throw. Potion of healing. You alright?
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
I'm surprised the goblins didn't gut you on sight. Why didn't they?
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Alright. Will is inspired. That's some extra experience. Alright. It's like I said, because now the fun part. What do we level first?
At least things have stayed interesting.
So, level 2 cleric gets channeled divinity charges, turn undead, and touch of death. Monk would get us an additional key point, unarmored movement, patient defense, step of the wind's dash, and disengage. I don't think we'll need turn undead right now. So I'm honestly going to go for the monk for level 2. Alright. Shadowheart. Invoke Duplicity or Rogue. Cunning action, disengage. Being able to disengage, hide, and dash. Yeah, I think that'll be more useful for her now. Then let's see. Astarion, Ranger level 2 is your spell slots. Or Rogue. Cunning action, dash, disengage. No, I still think having the Rogue having the disengage. Them being able to slip out of melee and just hit from range will be really useful. Now, Will, on the other hand. Oh my god, so many. Yeah. Basically, yeah, your level 1 spell slot. Or Warlock gains another spell slot, new spell, and 2 passives. Honestly, I kind of want to go extra Warlock. Yeah. What spell do we... Oh. Witch Bolt is probably one of the best. Burning Hands is nice for AoE. Charm Person. Command. Hellish Rebuke. Hex. Protection from Evil and Good. Nah, Witch Bolt's... He doesn't have anything else that's concentration at the moment, so this would actually be fantastic. Alright, Eldritch Invocations. You have Unearthed... Oh, Divine Smite is really good, but I think for early game, I think the Warlock will be fine. Let's see. Fragments of Forbidden Knowledge and BU. So, we could get Agonizing Eldritch Blast. Add your Charisma modifier to the damage it deals unless it is negative. Could definitely see that. Then... Bespeak. Beguiling Influence, Devil's Sight, Fiendish Vigor, Mask of Many Faces, Thief of Five Fates, more Repelling Blast. Honestly, proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. Let's go Beast Speech. Alright, we can replace one of our spells. If we so choose, I choose not to. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, we're good. I like both of ours, so. Alright. So. Alright. Managed to get through these guys. Let's see. Yep, just gotta start picking. Yeah, let's see. Ah, there's Gurza. Rune of the Bear, which activates the bear statue and gets you killed. Alright. Alright. You up here. Wooden crate. Ah, some trap disarm tools. Oh. Rune of the Eagle. So, yeah.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Alright. Disarm. Alright. Wait, who's doing this? Not us, right? It's supposed to be...
Someone there?
Asterion. Disarm. There we go. There's my... Yeah. Rogue Ranger. Yeah, Rogue Ranger.
For a skeleton key.
You are a skeleton key. What the hell are you talking about? Look at this shit. At level 3. Nature's Snare. Okay, Quarterstaff. Okay. That's not bad, actually, and we'll give that to Cowrin. New staff. Yeah, and he can take a healing potion. Okay. And yeah, because he's... You know what? Hey, Asterion, pick up. Yeah, we'll just carry the explosive barrel with us. You never know, it could come in handy.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Yep. Yeah, I completely forget. Yep. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, he's a rogue ranger. He gets stupid amounts of bonuses to picking locks. Doubling down works. In this edition of D&D anyway. Alright. This is a stone door that leads us somewhere else. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, there is one more switch. Trying to remember. I think it's just a jump. Wow. Yep, that.
That's curious.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Actually, that's the opposite, because I'm hoping to do... Let's see if I remember right. Another way to handle this is actually, rather than stealth, let's see. Ranged attack. Huh. I thought you could shoot it. No, okay. Alright. Okay, so we'll try it this way. Split.
Just like old times.
Okay, yeah, it is stealth. Okay, it is just stealth you need. Okay. Charred key. Alright. So yeah. Okay, so it is just a stealth check. I thought it was something else, so. Yep. Alright. Love that no matter what, it doesn't matter who has the shovel, so long as someone has a shovel, you can unlock it. Okay. Chest. Some gold. Alchemy items, and an elixir of fire resistance. Okay. Sweet. Alright. And back into the group. Alright. That's it.
Looking ahead.
Yep. So we got through most of this. Yeah, not all of it though. Honestly, always try to get the most you can out of this stuff. And it's nice to know that, yeah, it is just a stealth check to get through the statues. I thought it was... Then again, it's easy to forget you can even do stealth in this game. Alright. This stone door leads us to the Enclave Library. Oop. Poison cloud.
Careful. Traps about.
Right. Asterion. Split. Disarm. And yeah. Really? Wow. We'll use an inspiration. Try that again. Hell, we even had guidance this time. Jesus! Welcome to my fucking luck. Why not? Okay. just... Welcome to my fucking luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. That's
Alright.
curious.
Alright.
Easy. I can't even see a lock to pick.
Okay. And... yeah, no. We're not gonna do this. Oh, sure, why not? Why not? Go for it. Just 'cause. I'm sure we'll fail. 24. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Nope, 18. Again, at least there's no real big negative repercussions. But yeah, that now you get to see why my luck is... why I've made sure to say my luck is personally terrible.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Alright. So yeah. This is my luck, and I have terrible luck. And that's why 9 times out of 10 I just leave things be. And that's why we won't be playing with critical hits on, because holy shit. It doesn't matter how good of a luck.
You know what I really miss about Baldur's Gate?
Goblins.
Food. Freshest fish I've ever had.
Yeah. And we're out in the forest again. This brings us out beyond... okay. The Emerald Grove. Alright.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Yeah, it is. Okay. And we're in the good shape. Let's keep exploring.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
Alright.
He's so pale.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer. A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Well, above anything else, she is also practical and understanding in medicine, which is why her specialty. Sure, guidance. You've seen my luck. Okay, and of course this I get a nat 20 on.
He's hurt badly, and the oil bear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul.
Whatever that means.
Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you.
So
Do you
also
have
on the
orders
ship.
for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
True soul?
What?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words are her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Is that
That
so?
fellow was infected like us. Is this the mark of a true soul?
Indeed. A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
Why are you out? Why were you out here?
We know that all too well, man, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
We won't tell them that. Then they need to know. We just know that we've been charged with keeping them safe. You're still alive, so go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
I did what he asked. You followed the dead man's.
The Absolute. Same as that goblin, Zaza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
Yeah. But next thing we can do then, well, since they're away, come here. Let's get some information.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
For weapon, the Absolute.
What do you know about this weapon?
Crashed from the sky, taken by infidels.
Oh? Is there anything valuable around here? Who are Brynna and Andric?
Sister, brother, my job to protect them.
And you've done your job.
Do not fight her. Power, such power.
Indeed.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Well. Whispers from the Grave. An additional inspiration and some extra experience. Yeah, being a sage. The more we learn, the greater we understand, our greater understanding, the happier and better off we will be. Oh. Alright.
You should search that corpse.
Corpse? Oh. Did I forget? Yeah, I resurrected him. I asked him questions. I didn't take everything.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own. let its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
In this case, no. You will not be influenced by an illithid parasite. Alright.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again.
Yeah. An unsettling feeling. The natural instinct is to resist. And her will is strong enough to do just that. And have anything useful on him? Just lots of odds and ends. Alright. Let's see. Might as well do some more exploration. And we did hear mention of a owl bear, which very likely could be quite dangerous, but also presents an opportunity. Owl bears are, not very common.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
Alright. And owl bears are known to hoard items as well. So, let's take a look. Alright. Let's see. We could climb down. And down here.
Look at that. Unlikely place for a shrine.
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
The Selûne statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
The war between Selûne and Shar. Detect thoughts. Ooh.
This thing won't yield its contents easily.
Alright. So we need some way to open it. But there is also over here. Perhaps something behind the statue.
What's that?
Prayer sheet.
Just an old prayer.
Huh. A prayer sheet in front of a... And what's the old prayer? Well, let's see. A prayer dedicated to Selûne, imploring all to accept the Moonmaid's blade and share in her bounty.
Chest's unlocked. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous. There could be something useful in there.
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why do you care so much? Yeah. Nat 20.
should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Seluna's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
A Shah worshipper. Not my usual quarry, nor my usual ally.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're a cleric of a different phase, but we value knowledge above all else. But at the end of the day, like I said, she's practical above all else. I don't care who you worship, we have bigger problems.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
Well, thank you for telling me at least.
Don't thank me. I'm breaking Lady Shah's teachings just by doing so. But sometimes you have to be practical.
Yeah. And by being practical... Let's see, selenite right. A necklace. Moondrop pendant. When the wearer has a 50% hit points or less, they don't provoke opportunity attacks. You're a novice, no more, Robin. You're only right you should carry a little of Our Lady's light with you. Alright. And slipped it into her pocket with no one noticing. Okay.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Yep. Okay. We'll just save. There we go. Alright, there's the owlbear.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Big. Let's go survival. Yeah, it's based on our wisdom, so... Wow.
The owlbear stares, but doesn't move to attack. The way out seems clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just living its life. We don't need to kill it. Oh, but it's killed someone. So have I. Moving on. But yeah. Alright. Well, at least we discovered something interesting.
I saw you training those children. You're so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned the lesson, after all.
Well, yeah, but how you learn the lesson?
Resent your tutor, I bet.
Yep.
I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Oh.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Exsanguinated boar.
Some pig. It's dead. Let's go.
Oh, that can't be good. It's called a hint. Alright.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Yep.
Are they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Now, this area is going to be very different from my first playthrough. Because last time I was playing a drow. So basically every goblin in here just bent the knee and just hoped I would go away. It's not going to...
waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion. A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Don't mind me, just looting. Yeah, but in the case of both Shadowheart and Astarion, well, okay. So we got some exploration to the west. Yep. And we needed to hunt down Karlach. So let's do that. That'll be a bit of a different experience too, is hunting down Karlach relatively early.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh.
Nice.
An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
Goblins ahead. Looks like they're laying an ambush.
Yep. So maybe not taking the front door this time is probably for the best, but let's see if there's other ways around. For example...
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Oh, this one.
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Weapon blueprints. A master blacksmith's work.
Not too
Indeed.
refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
Alright. Well, best to get him. Get a crit. Enemy is surprised. Yep. And quietly in the flurry of blows.
It's no Baldur's Gate, but at least it's some kind of civilization.
I do miss the gateway. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset
All right.
over Grey Harbour, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk
Nothing
young
there.
patriarchs naked
Just
in the
another crate.
fountains. Ah, civilization.
I just want a little look.
And nothing here so far. But we'll just keep our eyes open. Yep. And remember, there are multiple ways to get around an area. Jump can be just as effective as anything else. Okay. Alright. And remember, you can always try and get the drop on people. After all, I do have 2 rogues in the party, so making use of stealth could be quite useful here. That's an awful lot of noise. Roasted meat.
Beast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Investigation? Nah. Nope, that one.
The dagger is tightly embedded in the carcass.
Well, sleight of hand.
Just waiting.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger.
It's only a
protruding
15.
from the tough, leathery meat.
Damn. Try one more time. There we go.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
Nice. A +1 dagger. Now, let's see. Not bad. I'll leave it to... Yeah, backup weapon. Or a second dual-wield dagger. Yeah, I guess that works. Then... And Nature's Snare. Okay. And we can just do our best to try and get the drop on whoever else might be around. Alright.
Don't mind if I do.
No, I'm not trying to pickpocket Asterion. I was too heavy to throw Baldur. Okay. Let's see. And yeah, just try and figure and do the place a little different. Oh. Okay, so they'll see us the moment we get there. Interesting. So we'll need to jump over. Well, we could also get a Asterion. Stealth. Sure. Alright. Go ahead and let's use the drow poison. Every time I use poison. Every goddamn time.
The worms will feast on your sorry carcass when I'm done with you.
Every time I try to use poison. And they saved anyway. Alright. And now they're gonna come after us. But we should be able to... Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well. Target out of range. So we'll do... And you. Okay. Warg made the save. And...
Let's spill some blood.
Nice. Yeah, don't need to worry about the cunning action. Now we're good. Okay, we just need to move Asterion back. Yep. Or just move. Alright. I was just curious. Honestly, it was just something different. And again, that's what is going to make this whole area different for us is... I was just purely curious how bad this area is, because compared to the original, where I just got away with... Okay. Flurry of blows, might as well. Then... Acid breath... Nah. Just go ahead and make the smack. Okay. Astarion's got his roll. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, 70% chance. There we go. Then Righteous Clarity on us. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay. Alright. Waiting on Will. Alright. That was still funny. I figured we would be overwhelmed. I just had to see. Okay. That was still pretty funny. All right. Okay. All right. We'll have to find a different spot. Or a different way to ambush them. All right. All right. Let's see. Waypoint discovered. Yep, saw us.
Sniffing where you ain't ought to be, friend. Might have to take that nose.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Oh, yeah, minor illusion can be useful for this. I was just thinking, what's a fun way to do this when we got caught by this guy? What? Let's see. We're using Asterion, so deception or persuasion isn't going to really work. So let's just go with the obvious. Yeah. Really? We failed the only... Okay, I was gonna say, a DC 2 when we failed.
Yes! Yes, true so!
A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Don't let me keep you, boss. Lads were gathered by the windmill.
Okay. Oh yeah, this game is fantastic for just...
And, well, in it.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others. How very interesting.
Don't get too excited. Influence comes at a cost. And until we know what that cost is, the only reasonable approach is a cautious one.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it? That's no fun.
The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting again. These are strange times and even stranger powers. We should seek to understand them before we make any rash decisions.
Sensible.
Alright. So, yeah, no. So this area...
Haven't seen that game in years.
Alright. So yeah, we don't actually need to hide from the goblin.
Then keep looking.
Because we are technically true souls, or at least we can be mistaken as such. So yeah, no, this... Because just outright fighting these goblins would suck, like we saw. Alright. But of course, that also means that killing them one by one is also possible. Hey, does that look weird to anyone? This webbing on the floor here. Hey, everyone stand over here for a sec.
Whips and blades, always sharp.
Go ahead for firebolt to here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Calcified web. Well. Jump down.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Indeed. Huh. Well, let's take a look. Well, Asterion, get to work. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. And it is.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, no. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Oh. Okay. Another quarterstaff. Smoke powder barrel.
How delicious.
Lockpick.
Crack it open.
15, not the worst. Yeah. And some infernal iron. Blacksmith's note. Even forged scorching heat couldn't melt or bend it. I give. Alright. So what's this sword we just picked up? Steel forged sword. Basically a +1 sword. But can be used with finesse and it is light. So actually, giving that to Cowrin, because that's a finesse and a light weapon, if we equip it, let's see, melee damage 3 to 10 with +5, 4 to 9 with +6. Yep, there we go. I'll lose the 1 top end damage to secure the lower end and get an extra chance on the hit. Perfect. Plus, that leaves our hand open to do unarmed attacks. Fantastic. Yep. Simple, effective, and useful. Alright. The blacksmith's bellows. Bottle rack. Nothing. Okay. Some more short swords. Well, if nothing else, they're self-fodder. Same with another shovel.
There's still life left in this old thing.
Alright. Blacksmith's bellows. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, I combine quarterstaff, melting furnace. So maybe one of these short swords we picked up. But yeah, just so you know, you can actually add stuff to a furnace. And there's all sorts of different items you can do there. Great axe. Hey, more tools, shears. Nothing in that one. Cool. But yeah.
Might be useful.
Yep. Alright. Alright.
Looks empty.
Alright. So, just picking up all the goodies we can, folks. Let's see. So yeah, if you check underneath this house and through the webbing, what you can actually find is some useful stuff. Alright. And then this brings you back out. Yep. So yeah, a blacksmith's private workshop. Yep. So, exploration is always rewarded. Alright. Mainly, and as far as our rogue could use the short sword, but I mean, it don't really need it because I have the +1 dagger. I figure that's a little better. Let's see. Yeah, he's got the +1 dagger. So, yeah, +7 with 5 to 8 damage. Yeah.
What to do?
Okay. Alright. Let's try and use our authority to get them to piss off. Alright. Head our way through the blighted village. So, let's try the more tenable approach.
Look what we got here. Another little birdie wanting to fly. Stop this thing! Flap those wings some more, and I'll feed you a worm. And you. Hope you got a stomach for heights.
What the hells are you doing?
What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak to fly.
Release the gnome at once.
Want to save your ranty little friend, do ya? Find your own. He's ours!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Read his thoughts first. Oh wait, that's intelligence. Oh well.
What the? I felt that! You were in my noggin like a worm in an apple. Killer!
Okay. Got curious, and unfortunately we don't get... So we gotta make do. Alright. Let's go with... Yeah, hamstring. 70%. Yeah, try hamstringing. Disadvantage. Oh. Okay, so get up here. Yeah, and then look to hamstring. If I can get even one of you guys. There we go. Damn, made the save. Oh well. I'm sorry, the fuck? Just all of us instantly. Wow. Alright, alright. Let's lay on hands. Alright. Can I get up? And flourish. Just damn, right off the bat, everyone down.
What should I do?
Yeah, nah. Alright. Shove. Okay. And then the wargs come in. Jesus, the grenade just right off the bat. Alright. Yeah. Wow. That was rough. That was really rough. Whoa, man. Oh, that. Okay. Okay. Yep. Let's see. Do we try again? Because part of it is... Okay, we'll try again.
Yeah, and you. What's it bloody look like? 'Cause it makes me laugh.
Fun's over. Release the gnome at once.
You want this little cave lurking what? Find your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Alright.
Authority.
Okay.
Yes. Whatever you want.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Oh.
The goblin's nostrils flare nervously. All of his bluster seems to vanish.
Of course.
We're leaving. What about the gnome? Ain't we supposed to bring him to... I said we're leaving! Apologies, my lady. We didn't mean to doubt a true soul. We'll be off.
Yeah.
Scared mates. Yes.
Alright. So, now we need to find a way to stop the windmill. Yep.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
Oh.
We should keep moving.
What just happened?
I don't know exactly. Lady Shah, protect me.
Alright. Let the matter rest. He has more to say.
You're wondering why I was in pain before. Best if we just get the subject out of the way now.
Okay.
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
What causes it to hurt you?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Alright. Is there anything I can do to help with it?
I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. It always does. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Alright. Alright. And this statue. Well, can't really tell what deity it belonged to at one point. Anyway, back to the other thing we need to do. Burlap sack. Okay. Oop, we're encumbered. There we go. Release brake lever. Brake lever. Alright. And let's go to our inventory. And a bunch of things can just be sent.
What are you waiting for?
Alright. All these can all go.
Help me down!
Oh wait, nope. Send the camp. There we go.
What are you waiting for? Cut me loose!
What's in it for me?
Free me and find out!
Okay.
Ugh. Baga Kamara. Those pustulant thugs! Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
Well, you seem a little confused. Yeah, no, I could see it as mini Solus. You're right, I could see it.
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Though, you are a little far home from...
Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years.
Oh, okay.
I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there.
Hopefully.
I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
All right. Yep, and Will got some inspiration. All right. And we hadn't checked the basement yet. Trying to remember. A long, long time ago, I played Baldur's Gates 1 and 2. And I barely remember them. Speedy Light Feet. Whenever the dashes, takes similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. They're good games, absolutely. If you do enjoy watching the Baldur's Gate games, I can also suggest a YouTuber by the name of Kikaskia, who has played through the game twice now, I believe? Yeah. To be fair, it's one of those things where I do love that you can move that. No, I only saw Kikaskia play the enhanced edition. I only played the original back on old PC software, so you know, I played the frustrating version. Either way. Alright. And now with that situation sorted, let's... Alright, because the official reward for his pack is in here. Let's see. Bow. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. We're good. Besides... Okay, let's go after Karlach to make Will happy. Let's see, so a little more to the north. Alright.
That might be worth a look.
Yep. Yeah. Oh god, it's that kind of rights stuff where they lost the rights to the engine. Yeah, that happens way too often. Oh, yay. It's this area. Right, I forgot. Getting to Karlach requires... Alright. Well, this is gonna suck. Alright, let's see if we can survive this fight. This might be a bit much for us, but let's see it.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Yep.
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal, every breath thick with blood. Almost gagging, you mutter a quiet prayer to your god. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The realization hits you. That stench wasn't the dead. You can sense that the hyena's very flesh is desecrated. Gnolls. Vicious, monstrous humanoids.
Yeah,
can
here we
spawn
go.
from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Bless the hyena, purge her body of evil. Ooh, that's a new one. That's a new one. Guidance. 7. Damn, just short. One more. And of course there we go, crit success.
Slowly, her broken body starts to calm, to stop its wild contortions. She lies still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Alright. Alright, and that one's gonna try running away. Okay. Yeah, and while they're bloated...
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Yep. Tell me about it. Yep. Like I said, this is the reason my luck is absolute shit. Okay. Go ahead and sneak attack. Yeah. There we go.
Outmaneuver them. On
Yep.
the victor's path.
Okay. Move up.
Finding my way.
And let's go Eldritch Blast. And yep. Get Righteous Clarity.
That hyena's making a break for it.
Yeah, let it. We can't make it in time, so we'll just try and finish off the ones we can. One, of course. Oh well. Alright.
Think you can take me on?
Alright. Unarmed strike. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's 2 down.
Let's have some courage.
Okay. Nope. Alright.
A better position.
Yep.
No holding back.
And Will... You can get in on it, right? Yeah. So... Nope.
No time to waste.
Haven't seen that, and ugh. Yeah, I don't want to imagine. Okay. Got the hyena gone. Last one.
I'm ready.
Okay. How about Sacred Flame? Okay, that's at least something.
On the move.
Yep, and there's the knoll. Damn, I was really hoping not to have to deal with the newborn gnolls, but so be it. Okay. Asterion. Okay. Yeah, just go ahead and shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, we got some good damage. Alright.
Here we go again.
Then go ahead for Flurry of Blows. Yeah, he gets one attack off. Okay. Good thing it's just a newborn. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Okay, so we got through this. Okay. We got through this. And caravan agent who had the shipment orders. And actually,
I can't wait to sleep.
Unfortunately, we don't have Speak to Dead. Alright. Best to pick up all the materials, alchemy ingredients, and what else? Another shovel. Alchemist fire. Fire wine barrel. Oh well. Okay. No, it's just on cooldown because we used it earlier. So we'll have to rest before we can use it again. But after that fight, well, we did do pretty well. I guess we've earned a nice rest. It wouldn't be the worst thing to rest. Anyone got anything they need to talk about? Ah, yes. Well, Withers.
We meet again, as predicted.
Aren't you supposed to be like an end boss or
I shall
something?
be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
You were something sorting before.
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, fell in its name.
Okay.
They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Alright. Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Alright. Impressive, brother.
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
200 coin. Okay. Change class if you want, yeah. And what about hirelings?
Very well.
Well. Okay. 100 gold, we should have it.
Impossible. Thy party is full.
Well, then we'll have them... We'll replace Asterion.
As thou desire. Choose.
Why not? A hireling. Oh, okay. I thought you could pick. I thought you could do a. Okay, so you can just get a hireling if you want, and they just are all pre-scripted. That sucks a little. I was kind of hoping you would be able to create a second character. Nah. Okay, if they're just gonna be... I was hoping... I don't know, just... I didn't bother because I'm just thinking about it. I'm going, Part of me is just that point of... Well, if that's the point, they're just going to be a voiceless character. And if I was going to do that, I would at least want them to be customizable.
Spare me a moment, if you please. I've something important to discuss with you. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that I shared something with you. It's a rather personal matter that I'd have preferred to keep quiet, but needs must when the devil drives. I have no choice but to speak. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Well, we are a cleric.
Thank you for the offer. But the treatment for my condition is very specific. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
So your illness causes you to consume raw magic? I'm going to need details.
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. Since